Hi, in this video, I'm going to explain to you how to crop images to specific sizes and shapes, and also how to rotate images to make them fit the shape that you're looking for. For this particular activity, we are looking at the Gallery of Gratitude assignment, where you're going to be adding images about things that you are grateful for. So you want to begin by finding some photos. I would suggest using a mix of pictures that you took yourself or pictures that your family took. You're going to want to transfer those onto your Chromebook, whether that's through Google Drive or by email. I'm not going to explain how to do that in this video, but there are other videos that will show that. And so I'm going to show you first how to insert from your Google Drive, and also how to crop and rotate to make them fit these little different frames. Okay. So the first picture that I'm going to add is a picture of my favorite animal. Okay, so I have a picture of my dog in my Google Drive folder. So I'm just going to go to Insert, and I'm going to go to Drive, and you should see things in Recent. And here she is. Okay, that's Maddie. I'm going to insert Maddie. And I want to begin by first resizing the picture, making it close to the size of the frame, not worrying too much about the shape yet. So whenever you resize an image, you always want to grab the corner, because if you grab the top or the side of the image, it will change the proportions and make the image look kind of squashy. So you want to just kind of, make it about the same size as the frame, and you'll notice that the frame is more square than the picture. So now is where we're going to do the cropping. So let me zoom in, and I suggest you zoom in as you're working too, because that helps, especially on the smaller Chromebooks. What I need to do is I need to crop this picture so it's more of a square shape to fit in here. To do that, there's a couple ways. You can use the crop tool up here. You can also double click the image. And when you do that, you now have some little black bars around the outside. The black is for cropping, the blue is for resizing. So I'm just going to drag up from the bottom, and this kind of grayed out part of the image, when I hit enter, it will go away. Okay. And now I can make it a little smaller, move it over here, and try to fit it into the frame. And what you'll notice is with this frame in particular, it's not perfectly straight. It has kind of this angled line because these are hand drawn. So you can rotate the image a little bit as well by just grabbing onto this little circle and slightly rotating it to the left. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to fit in there perfectly. Just do your best to make it go inside the frame. Okay. So that's cropping an image that's already rectangular into just a smaller square shape. Next, I'm going to show you how to add an image into a circular frame. Okay, so it's pretty similar. You first want to zoom back out, and I'm going to go into Insert, again, Google Drive, and I'm going to add a picture. I'm going to add this picture of my mom and dad with my son Leo. And when I insert it, you'll see that the picture was taken with my phone, right? So it's super tall and long. So what I need to do first is I want to crop out a lot of this kind of tall area up here and this area and make it sort of a square shape. And so if you double click, you can pull this down here, pull this up here, and then hit enter. And now what you want to do is, now that it's kind of square and the dimensions are even, is you want to crop it into a circle. So Google Draw allows you to crop images into a whole bunch of different shapes. So if you go up here to the crop tool and you click the arrow, you'll see there's tons of different shapes that you can crop your pictures into. And what we're going to do today for this assignment is we're just going to use the circle. Okay. You would do the same thing for this oval picture. Okay. So now that it's cropped into a circle shape, I can just grab the corner again and make it fit and just drag it right into the frame. Okay, so just play around with it. And again, make sure, if you're up here and you want to make it fit into that oval, this will squish it. So make sure you do the crop part first, and then you want to squish your circle. You can also then rotate it to make it fit inside that frame. Okay. So lastly, just one more, I'm going to show you my favorite place. I'm going to do that one by searching the web. So if you do Insert Image, Search the web, I've chosen Oracle Park, which is where the Giants play baseball. Haven't been there in a really long time, but I love it. I'm going to click Insert. It's going to be pretty large, I would imagine. So first, I want to make it smaller. And now you see I want to fit it into the skinny rectangle shape. So again, I'm going to double click. I'm going to drag from the top and from the bottom, and you can move the picture around kind of wherever you want it to fit. Drag the corner and then just kind of put it in your frame and rotate it slightly if you would like it to be rotated. Okay, and that's basically how you add pictures and crop them and rotate them to fit specific shapes. Have fun with your project.